Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to read another one of my daily letters. If you want to get them in your inbox by email, just subscribe to the email newsletter. It's free. It's also available on the podcast, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast. And today's subject is how to trust the universe without losing yourself. It's an important message. It's about finding the balance between surrender and self-agency. So here it goes. There's a phrase we hear often on the spiritual path: trust the universe, let go, surrender, flow. And for a moment it brings relief, a softening, a sense that we don't have to control it all. But if we're not careful, we begin to confuse surrender with passivity, with abandoning our own agency, with waiting for life to decide who we are. But the Stoics knew trust is not an excuse to go numb. It is a posture of co-creation, not helplessness. So let me ask you, do you know how to trust the universe without losing yourself? You can trust life without silencing your own voice. You can believe in timing without abandoning your effort. You can let go without giving up. Surrender is not spiritual laziness, it is spacious participation. It says, I'll show up with full presence and release what isn't mine to hold. It is the art of doing without clinging, of choosing without forcing, of acting without needing to dominate the outcome. When we say trust the universe, we're not saying be passive. We're saying recognize that you are part of something larger and act accordingly. The wind will blow, the tide will shift. The external world will move in ways beyond your control, but your thoughts, your values, your integrity, those are yours to govern. The Stoics called it the dichotomy of control, knowing what is yours to shape and what is not. When you confuse the two, you either try to control the ocean or you become the driftwood. Both lead to suffering. But when you act where you can and release where you must, you walk in wisdom. There will be days when nothing makes sense, when your plans fall apart, when the path vanishes, when silence stretches longer than you thought you could bear. And in those moments, trust will not feel beautiful. It will feel like a standing in the storm without an umbrella. But here's the truth. You don't need to feel trust to choose it. You simply need to stay open, stay honest, and stay aligned with the quiet, steady self inside you. The one who doesn't grasp, but doesn't give up either. The one who knows, I can walk this path with eyes open and hands unclenched. That is trust. And that is strength. You're not here to micromanage the universe, and you're not here to be erased by it either. You are here to co-create, to meet each moment as it comes with clarity, courage, and humility. This balance of trusting life while standing in your own is not a contradiction. It is the center point of wisdom. The Tao says, do your work, then step back. The Stoics say, do your duty and accept the outcome. And your soul says, show up, speak truth, let go. This is not submission, it is alignment. So let me ask you again, can you trust the universe without losing yourself? Can you stand rooted and still surrender? Can you move with life without abandoning your voice? Because life is not asking you to disappear, it's asking you to listen. Not to listen with power, but to wield it with grace. Not to collapse, but to collaborate. Not to float away, but to belong here, fully awake, fully human. So trust and walk and speak and let go. Be soft, be steady, be you, be well. It's easier to write than to read in front of a camera, but I hope you've enjoyed this message. Again, if you want to have them directly in your email, you can subscribe to the newsletter. I'll link all the links in the show notes or in the description below this video. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you've not done so already. Leave me your comments, tell me how this resonated with you and how it applies in your own personal experience of life. Take care, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.